Hello, Holy One. Hello, hello. Welcome to this space. Welcome to this space. I'm A.L. Garris. I have a business called Sacred Expansion, and I do just that. I help people expand into their sacredness. And so I come in here and I talk about all different kinds of topics that are in that alignment. I offer energy in the work that I do share. There's energy, there's grounding frequencies, there's ascension codes. These are packages of information that I bring forth through my being, through the teachings, through the frequency and the vibration of my voice. And you can receive it in all different types of ways and in all different types of increments as well. Ha ha ha. Yes, I say yes a lot, Yeah has come in recently as well. And my voice fluctuates and my breath fluctuates and my tone will change. It's all me, and it's all the energy rising and shifting as we're moving into the higher dimensional understandings that I talk about. Everything is energy. So every word I speak and you speak, every thought we think, every feeling we have, every action we take, everything is energy. So as we're moving through concepts and understandings and teachings, we are moving through energy, the energy of those spaces. And so it is reflected in my voice and in my body. And it is also felt and registered by those receiving or connecting in with it as well, whether in person and or via video. Yes! Yes! This is the higher mind that you hear coming through me, the higher heart, the we, which is the understanding of the one within the many. Yes. So there's a source space, a God space, an origination point, a great spirit point of origin. Yes. That continues to expand, to explore itself. Yes. To understand itself and to be itself. And so we are variation points of that origin. Yes, so you are the origin, having a now. Allow that thought for one moment and take a breath. Maybe you would even allow yourself to say, yes, I am the origin. Yes, having a now. Yes, how glorious. Thank you for allowing. So much joy. So much joy. So, I talked about higher dimensional beings and interdimensional beings on the last video. I was recently in Los Angeles for the Conscious Life Expo 2025, and it was fantastic, and I was on a panel. Yes! And the panel was to be about interdimensional beings, angels, ETs, star beings. Yes! And so we had a window of 2 hours, and there's so much more we could share. So I've been trying to come in here and create more content, reference this topic. And this morning, many times I will film in my sanctuary, in my home. I've been doing it for 6 years now or so. And in the very beginning, yes, I knew there were higher dimensional beings around me, interdimensional beings around me. I could see them with my physical eyes to some degree at different times. when I would be working on a client, they would be on my table and I would be doing an energy session, healing session for them. Yes. Or I would have a group come to the home to do like a group energy space together. Yes, teachings and energy work. What I do now, but just it was done on a very intimate basis in my home to begin with. And so when I was doing this, I was seeing these beings, and I had seen them before this as well, as I was moving through my own journey of expansion and awakening. But I was seeing them even more, And so sometimes I haven't really gone into these spaces very much because, yes, I've been teaching people how to ground and how to ascend or move their energies, because this is a really big space of shift, that's happening for many. Yes, lives are changing, relationships are changing, careers are changing, health is changing as we're navigating, leaving the old and becoming the new. And what I do assists that. So I've been focused on that a lot. And I thought, I do have a lot of information that I could share, reference the beings. And they do play a role in this space of the shift and what we're navigating, in the sense that, yes, as we allow the shift of our own being and our own vibration, our own understanding of our own selves and the world around us, we begin to live and process and function as a higher vibrational space of ourselves. That's what it's all about. Yes! And as we do that, we are in different vibrational spaces of existence. The reflection becomes that which is an alignment of us. It always is an alignment. It's always an alignment. Yes! Yes! So the outer is always the reflection of the inner. And as we change the inner and we expand the inner, the outer expands and changes. And in those expansiveness spaces, are these beings, because they live in these spaces we are beginning to become a part of. Yes, The first time, well, I started with this. Let me go back there. I was filming in my sanctuary this morning. Yes! And so I film with the lighting a little dim, because the flash into the dim room helps pick up on these incredible beings, And so they were all different shapes, but a lot of them are in an orb form, different sizes. Some maintain a solid color or, light, and then some will flash. Those are always so fun. Yes. Then there are sometimes pillars or shafts of light. Yes. Some of them are collectives. Yes. Where there are many beings within that light. And some of them are more so an individual consciousness. Yes. So I was filming this morning. And so what I film is the space itself. And then I offer energy and whatever's coming through, whether it's me working with light coding and the field and or, yes, whatever's coming in, I do. And I was allowing at even a new level. Yeah, I was allowing at even a new level. And as I was being the space, holding the alignment and doing what I do, a beautiful being materialized into my space. That's one way to say it. And at the same time, we could also say, I vibrationally shifted up into their space. Does that make sense to you? It's all energetic resonance, And as I was allowing and doing this space, my vibration was changing. The space I was in connection with was changing because of that, But the materialization was the cool part, because I was looking at these lights that I have that were off at the time, but they're like these big, lights that go on either side of my laptop area where I usually, sit to film my Zooms, my group spaces. But I was further back into the room and I had the camera set up over there. So I was about probably 8 feet away from that area and I'm doing my thing, And there he is. It was a male energy. I could read the energy, you just sense and feel. You just know it's instantaneous. And this opens up more and more the more you're available to it, to this space of you. But I could sense the energy, the male energy, and the being was like, I guess maybe about 4 feet tall. Yes, and human in the shape, like arms and legs and head and torso, but no hair. And the head was, excuse me, I'm sorry. And the head was normal shaped. It wasn't, super big or long. It was normal, like normal. I say normal. All of it's normal. Thank you for laughing with me. But it was like what we're used to, okay? Like the human dimensions or connection of understanding. But what was fascinating to me is I kept doing my work as I was seeing this being. And I was recognizing and registering and processing that we were in the same field of existence. Hear that, please. We were in the same field of existence. And I was able to see him with my physical eyes, and he was able to see me. He acknowledged me in his being, like he didn't gesture towards me, but I could feel or sense or hear all that kind of combined as one. As if there was just this knowing, an instantaneous transfer of thought beyond telepathy. Yes, another level that we don't have words for yet, but that's okay. This is how we get there. And so it was this transfer of, I acknowledge you, I see you, I know you see me, and I'm going to do what I do, and you're going to do what you do, and this is you learning. Yes, and understanding. Yes, vibrational fields of existence. Yes, and so there's these, innumerable vibrational fields of existence, incomprehensible, because they're all based upon the increment of that which you are being, your everything's energy. And there are ways and things you can do to tweak the field, to tweak the being yourself so that you can dial in, to these spaces. And I'm paying more attention to that so that I can share that more, because I've been doing it for years, but I realize a lot of people would really probably love the information. And so I'm going to pay better attention now at how I could share it, Yes. And I've always said all along, and many of you have been with me for 6 years or more here, and I've always said, I am my own scientific experiment. And that is how I am able then to teach and to share and to guide and to activate the remembrance for others. Yes, because I pay attention to what is, happening and what is working, and we can utilize. So just as I'm speaking, these beautiful golden lines of light are outside of my car. Yeah, just kind of like little, I don't know how else to explain it. If you could imagine a ribbon, a very soft ribbon of golden light, just materializing and then dematerializing and then coming in another spot and then leaving. It just happened for a few seconds, but that's pretty cool too, right? I'm going to start sharing more and more because I realize how valuable it is for confirming, I'm sure, what many of you are experiencing as well, and also offering the opportunity to understand what's available, the potential, I usually just kind of speak on one space and kind of have all these things happening, and I keep it in, my knowing. But I'm going to start to try to be more sharing all these spaces with you. When I was at the Conscious Life Expo 2025, I really realized how ready people are, and it's taken a lot of trust on my part and a lot of courage on my part. Yes! And many of you have been so loving and supportive to say thank you for trusting yourself and leaning in and allowing, because the spaces I share, I know, can look crazy to some and can seem completely sane and purposeful to others, you know. Yes. So at the expo this year, that was like a really big space for me, was the realization of allowing even more, being available even more. Everyone is so ready. Thank you. Thank you to every soul who walked up after my lecture and after my workshop and after the panel and came to the booth and met me in the lobby and caught me in a hallway or in an elevator or wherever you found me, you know. And you shared your love and you shared your gratitude. Yes! I'm blessed greatly by your love and your support and your encouragement. You have inspired me to continue to just allow at an even new level. So our beautiful friend that came in this morning, thank you, in this multiverse, multi-dimensional space of existence we are being. And understanding that the more we allow ourselves to be open to not identifying so much, you know, like, oh, I saw, and it's not that it's wrong. It's not that it's wrong. It's right. It's beautiful. Keep doing it, but just allow a space for the unnamed as well. Oh, there's so much love in that phrase. And there's so much power and so much beauty in the unnamed. So you can keep saying that you're working with your angels, or you're working with your guides, or you're working with a star being, or the, you know, whoever it is, the ancestors. And they're all there and they're all available. And we respect and honor all. But there's a level of them, a level to them, that is the unnamed. And in that unnamed is you, me, our divine flow, our essence, our origin. And so when we allow, yes, that space of us gets to expand. It gets to be present. It gets to be seen. It gets to be understood at a new level. So thank you for allowing. Thank you for allowing. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for leaning in. We, you, I, the unnamed. Yes. We are light. Yes. Yes. And we are here. We are here, holy ones. We are here. Sane iana kawa kea. Taboko aye iana nawa. Atau aye iana nea. Atau aye iana nea.